Hello. Today I was going to show you how to do some tapping. Tapping is also known as EFT, Emotional Freedom Techniques. I know some of you may have heard of it and others may wonder what on earth I'm talking about. So I just thought I'd show you. So tapping's very useful as a little first aid tool if you're feeling anything kind of really strongly and you feel upset about something, or it's just, you know, whatever you're feeling in that moment that you want to change or let go of. So the first thing we do is we decide what we want to work on. It's good to work on something that you're really feeling in that moment. You can work on other stuff, but it's a little bit harder to get in touch with it, so I'd suggest that you start by using it to work on something that, you know, is really triggering you in the moment. So we tap on the side of the hand. It's called the karate chop point. Use the 3 fingers from the other hand, doesn't matter which hands. And we always start by saying even though, and then we state our problem, and then we say but I'm okay. So even though, let's take the example of feeling angry. Maybe someone's done something to us, or we're feeling a bit angry. So even though I'm feeling angry, I'm okay. And we just say that 3 times. Even though I'm feeling angry, I'm okay. Even though I'm feeling angry, I'm okay. And then we tap round, again the 3 fingers, crown of the head, and we just say a reminder phrase, feeling angry. And you can vary it a little bit. And then we go to the inner eyebrow here. I feel so angry. And then the outside of the eye, just on the bone there, I feel really angry. And then under the eye, again on the bone, so angry. Mouth, between the nose and the mouth, I feel really angry. Middle of the chin, and like in the dip, I feel really angry. Collarbone, which is just sort of down from here and along a bit. You can tap with a flat hand if you're not sure where it is. Collarbone, I feel angry. And then the armpit, just level to the bra strap, or the nipple if you're a man and you're not wearing a bra, and I feel angry. And then we come to this point and we just put hands over heart and just say transform. Take a deep breath. So that was 1 round. You can, if you felt like you just needed to say it a bit more, you can do as many rounds as you want before you do the transform bit. But just maybe start with just 1 or 2 rounds. And then at this point we ask ourselves how we feel now. It's just a really good question, really simple. How do I feel now? And you can rate how you're feeling out of 10. Maybe the anger was a 9 or a 10 before the first round, and maybe it's gone down to a 6 or something now. It can go up, down, stay the same, whatever, but generally it starts to go down the more we tap. So now the next round, you can just tap on how you feel. It might be something really simple like, even though I feel a bit better now, it's gone down to a 5, I don't feel quite as angry. Even that would work as a good round. Or you could say, I still feel angry, this remaining anger, that's a good phrase, this remaining anger, this remaining 5 out of 10 anger. You can chuck them all in together. I mean, there's no rules about what you're tapping on, so you can, if you've got 2 or 3 things, chuck them all in together on the karate hand chop point. You could do, like the first time you could say, I feel a bit better now, I'm okay. Second one, even though there's still 5 out of 10, I'm okay. Even though there's still some remaining anger, I'm okay. And then tap round, remaining anger. It's much better than it was. I'm feeling a bit better. But it's still a 5 out of 10. It's remaining anger. This remaining anger. This 5 out of 10 anger. I'm okay. And transform. So just keep repeating this process, asking yourself how you feel each time. You may find one time you suddenly feel a different emotion, you suddenly feel sad, so tap on that. You don't need to keep focusing on the anger. Let it evolve, let the layers come up. It may there may be like a memory or something that's happened that suddenly comes into your mind, so you can tap on that, even though this horrible thing happened, she did it, blah blah blah, and now I get really triggered whenever this happened, you know, whatever. Just tap on anything at all that comes up. There's no right or wrong, you can't do any harm. And you know, the idea is to get that anger right down to the point where you're sitting there and you're going, what's the anger? And it's like maybe like a 1 or something, or what's the sadness, or just down to a 1. You know, and try and get it as low as you can. So you can use this technique whenever you need to, really. If you're with somebody and you get triggered, you can put yourself off to the loo and do it there. You can tap under the table. If you're sitting at a table, you can just tap on your karate chop point and just say the statements in your mind. You may not want to tap round, but that's fine. You can just tap there. You can also tap on your wrist, which contains a lot of the meridians around the face, so you can just alternate between the karate chop point and the wrist. You can also tap on your fingers, so you start on the side, sort of by the nail. So if you just put your thumb facing you and then tap round, and you can tap on each of your fingers in the same place, just on the side there of your nail. So that's a really useful little, you can almost just sit on a train and be tapping on your finger points or something. So yeah, use it whenever you need it, and let me know how you get on, and I'll do some more posts with some more techniques as well, because there's lots of different EFT techniques once you've mastered the basics. And I will post a tapping sheet as well, because I know that it's quite difficult to remember where all the points are when you first start. Anyway, enjoy, and as I say, let me know how you get on. Thank you.